to It's Only Paper. Today we are going to be doing something I say I never do. I'm going to be working in my weekly journal. We're going to be having a catch-up session. My husband's making coffee in the other room. It's very early, it's before 6:30, and I'm just wanting to have a great big catch-up. I always say I don't like that wording of catching up or falling behind, but it is currently the end of May, and I last journaled, it was looks like 9th of April. So I have printed off loads and loads of photos, loads, and in order to become more current, I prefer that wording than catching up, I'm just going to get it all done in one page. That's what I'm going to do. Even though it's a weekly journal, there's no rules to say you have to do week by week. Sometimes I only do 3 days, sometimes I do 10 days. Today, however, I am going to do about a month all on one page. We're going to have flippy bits and all that, but we're going away and I want to keep it current, and then I don't want to come back and then have lots more stories to tell. So I've decided just to do one big bumper journaling session today. I'm going to be using mostly scraps. I've got loads of bits and pieces out on my desk, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to having a mega catch-up session today, so I really hope you'll enjoy this. I think first things first, I need to sort my photos out. I have already been cutting them out. I've done this already, but not all of them, just so that I've got some little white borders on them. So I'm going to do that. Some, like these are together, so I've kept these together. We met my mum in Newbury at a really cute tea room on the river. So I want to document that. We had the kids with us as well, which was really, really nice. That was Easter weekend, wasn't it? I'm just thinking. I think it, no, yeah, it must have been if we're into April. Gosh, that seems so long ago, but it wasn't really. My sunflowers, I want to document my sunflowers. Do you know, they grew really well, and I've kind of just ignored them a little bit. They're just in the garden on the table, and I keep forgetting to water them, so I need to sort that. This was a nice walk. So yeah, I'm just going to go through, cut all these out, and then I can group them together and decide what's going where. There's going to be lots of different things on how to add loads of photos as well, because we do have a lot of photos. I know I watch some people's videos, and they don't actually, although they daily journal and all that, they don't actually include that many photos. I do actually like my photos. I think coming from being a 12 by 12 scrapbooker, it's all about the photos. So that is something I like to include in my journal pages. Lots of photos. So I've grouped all the photos. You can't really see them all the way around my desk, so they're kind of in some order. I'm deciding what colours to go for. I wanted to use up stuff today. I've got some really old Cocoa Daisy scraps. Oh, I like that. These are quite thick though. Oh, I really do like these. I think I'm going to go with these. That was a quick decision. Like I said though, the only thing is they are quite thick. I was wanting something to fold out. I do like that side as well. Or actually, here's an idea. I wonder. Hello, Poppy. I'm thinking, right, I like the "you are here." Here's an idea. Let's pop that on there. Like that. And then have this which folds out. Well, that looks quite nice actually. So I've instantly given myself that space there. Yeah, let's go with that. So I'm just sticking all this in. I'm pleased about that. I'm going to need to include a lot more though. And I wonder actually if I should do something similar on the other side. Oh, that one's nice. I like that. Maybe even have it the other way around actually. Yeah, let's do that. So stick that down there. I like the circles. And then have, not so fussed with that side. Oh, it was the birds I liked. Oh, saying that, then that's the same anyway. Oh, we need it the other way. That's what I need to do. Or do we have the... No. I think I'm going to do this one so it's like opposites. That's what I'm going to do. So that goes in there with a fold like that. I think actually that needs to come over slightly more. Like that, and then we'll put the tear just like we did with the other one. I'm also trying to think of extra ways to add photos. So I've got these bits. I've got these little slips, these little like pockets that the knives and forks came in when we went for afternoon tea with my mum. Although they're quite tall, but then I realised that the tags I've got slide in quite nicely. So I like that idea. So I'm thinking let's cut these down. No, that would even make a separate pocket for another time. It's quite handy. I wish I'd thought about this and I would have done it. Actually, I'm only going to do the one. I'd quite like it. Although, do I need it to go all the way down? I don't really, do I? I just like the idea of it peeping up there. No, let's do it like that. We can do that as a flip as well. Let's pop that there just for now. That works well. That gives us extra space as well for journaling, which I like. Could actually, no, I don't know, I don't do too much. I've also bought a glassine bag out, or do we just have the pocket this side? Another tag. Actually, yeah, I like that. Again, I like that whole symmetrical thing. Let's hang that down slightly. And although it's not exactly symmetrical, there's still a balance there. I like that, that's quite fun. I'm wondering actually about moving it up slightly. There. And I've also got a little glassine pocket as well, which I think I might pop this side. I don't know how I'm going to use it yet, but it's just somewhere else to add some photos and things. Right, so I've got a decent amount of space photos. I've also got various other tags. Do you know what would be handy? I've just had a thought thinking of my tags. I'm not going to include the yellow. I have, my lovely friend Claire sent me these. The colours are really pretty. And then I just suddenly thought I could have them there. Let's tear that off. And then have the pockets like that. Yeah, I like that idea. And again, it's just somewhere else for a few extra photos. I've just got the double-sided sticky tape on the 3 sides. I'm just going to pop that down. Yeah, I'm pleased with that, and I like the colours as well. Let's fold that over neatly like that. I may well add some edging to that, so that might happen. Then I've got the tags here, like that, that look really pretty, giving me more space for photos. Got to decide where to put the glassine bag. Actually, I think the glassine bag would be better on the other side, like that. Yes, I like that. I'm not sure about doing it as a flip yet. Let's just hold that in place like that, just for the time being, to see how I feel about that. I think I'll change that fold as well. I quite like that, like that. It's all about the layers on this page. I have also got another, oh, I like that. And then I've also got some other bits, like Claire made me this as well. So I liked the idea of including this somewhere. Oh, I could even pop that on there. That looks so nice. And I've also got a couple of business cards. That colour doesn't go so well. I've got this yellow one here from Katie Moody. That would go quite nice. I could even do that as a pocket on the front. I I really like that. Adds a nice bit of extra colour as well. I've also got this heart. That's just one of my freehand hearts. I'm wanting to add colour. That definitely does that. I think I'm going to add that to that side. Like that. Trim off the edge. And then add the heart. Like that, I like that. I want something, I really like how that pulls in the eye for the colour. Maybe actually, yeah, I think now seeing that makes me realise that I do want to add some yellow. So let's trim that down, because also the stripes here will be really good for journaling. I'm going to do the same here. I'm wondering actually about adding that. And I'm thinking about adding the yellow across the top there as well. Again, just so it ties in, but also that will be very handy for journaling lines. And I'm really loving the addition of the yellow. There we go, perfect space for journaling. I did pop that on there, and this is actually doing my head in this here. I've got so many used glassine bags, but sometimes if you've got a fold over the top, it's not ideal. Sometimes you can retrain them though. Just keep it like that and see how it's doing. Ada bought me in coffee, by the way, so I'm enjoying my coffee. I think I'm going to go through, stick the photos in, because then it will also make me realise what I need to go where. We're going to focus this bit here on the weekend with seeing my mum. So that actually would go quite nicely like that, because it's got happy weekend, and that was also like the Easter weekend, so I can journal about that. That would go really well.
Have you noticed that creating, whether you're scrapbooking or journaling, different times of the day gives you a different kind of feeling? So today I was at my desk at 5, but started actually journaling by about 6:30. And I just felt so chilled this morning. It was really bizarre. Aid bought me my coffee, and it just felt really, really relaxing. It was really nice. I just wanted to enjoy the moment, so I kind of like just journaled along, and I thought I'd just do a voiceover for this bit. I'm covering some tags. Tags are just so handy. So I'm using the same paper, sticking it front and back, adding the photos, and then just popping it into that little pocket that I made from the cutlery. And then I'm just kind of like adding the photos. There's one of Mum and myself, and then I'm going to add the little strip here underneath. I don't like things to half show out, so I wouldn't put the strip of photos over to the right and then have the glassine bag and have half showing of the photos. So I like things either to be seen or not to be seen. I don't like the half. So I'm just kind of like working out now so I don't get any photos that kind of stick over the edge. But photos are really important to me. I know a lot of journalers don't use a lot of photos, but to me they are probably the most important thing when I am doing my memory keeping. And I enjoy taking the photos. I've always taken lots of photos, so it's all part of it with me. I don't know whether you're the same. Do you include lots? I know lots of people use stickers and things to represent things. So like if they're sort of like on a fitness journey, they might actually find a sticker to represent that rather than actually take a photo of from themselves. So I'm doing another tag now, again using up the paper. I like that torn edge along the bottom. I think that looks really cool. I'm loving the torn edges lately. They're just an easy way to add texture to a page. Plus, I'm really lazy. And if I don't have to get my scissors and use them, I won't. I would just tear it. So it's a win-win, really. We had a really nice time at my sister's, my mum's recently. Holly was going over. She's been with her boyfriend. Be 4 years in October, and he still hasn't met my mum. My mum is such a difficult person to track down. She's so busy. She works full time. Her husband's away a lot, so she runs the house. They have a huge garden with a big allotment. Her dog's now passed, so she doesn't actually have to look after the dog anymore. And she has an elderly mum. So my mum is really difficult to get hold of and try and make plans with, and my daughter's just been so upset. She's been trying to get together with my mum and take her boyfriend over, so we finally did it and we had a really lovely afternoon. Holly did actually make a very valid point. Usually it's the other way round. It's the grandparent trying to get hold of the grandchildren and make plans with them, not the other way round, but it is in our case.
Right. It's time to go through and have a look at what I've done. I'm really pleased with how many photos I've managed to fit in here. I've got them on the tags, I've got space for journaling, more space for journaling, and there as well. And then I've got all the little tag bits as well and hidden photos. What did I do with that in the end? Oh yeah, I've got the photos with my brother and sister, Danny and Con, these ones, and then here as well. Oh, I've just realised those overlap. That won't do. Let's move that up a little bit. I wanted that to be covered like that. And does that work? Let's move that over slightly. Perfect. Let's trim that. We're about to head off on a walk. And what I will do is, something I like to do when my pages are quite bulky, is kind of like train them closed a little bit. So I'm going to add some clips whilst I'm gone. Hopefully that will do the trick. So when we come back, I can then finish it. Come back from the walk. We have walked 8.1 miles. And I do have a vlogging channel, by the way, if you're interested in that kind of thing. I'll leave the link down below. I've just taken the clips off. It's definitely behaving better than it was, so I'm pleased about that. And I think it's time to do some journaling. So I'm going to take my journal away and journal. I ended up doing all of the journaling sat on the sofa. We had breakfast together and I finished my journaling. I want to add some stickers and things. I also want to secure these bits in place that I've done. That's just a flap, isn't it? That needs to go in place just so that it doesn't fall out. And then I've also had an idea on the walk, which I want to do. That needs to be secured in as well. I'm just going to secure all these bits and pieces. That needs to be trimmed because it's not closing very well. And then secure the little knife and fork pouch. Let's do that here so that it doesn't affect the other bit. And it's nearly done, just the last few finishing bits. I had an idea on the walk. I liked the idea of adding some fabric on here. So I have got a little bit of lace. I'm going to trim this down and staple it in place. Like that. I always cut things slightly too short. That'll be fine. I just thought that would be quite sweet just to add something else. Another texture to my page. I'm going to add with staples. Let's do them this way because this is the front. Somebody asked me recently about how do I add my trimmings, my pom-pom trimmings. I generally staple them just like I'm doing here. I find it easier, and by using coloured staples it makes it really fun. Actually, that was perfect in the end. There. I quite like that. Do I need it on that side as well? No, I don't want it to be too samey. Could do a little bit at the bottom there. No, I don't want it to look too sort of oldie. You know what I'm like about having things that... No, I'm not. I think that'd be too much. I quite like that though. I think that looks okay. So I'm now going to add a few extra bits and pieces. I wanted to add some extra pops of colour. I also wanted to add a fabric tab. I love these ones and how they hang. This lovely fabric here that was kindly sent to me. And I thought I would add it maybe in the middle there. I thought it was really sweet. I might even do it underneath there like that. And again, I'm going to use my stapler. Just like that extra colour there. And let's add the double-sided sticky tape because this page is meant to stick together. It was just a normal notebook. So we've got the extra colour there, but then also it will look really cool when it's closed, as you can see, just an extra bit of colour. So yeah, I wanted to add all the extra bits. I want to add some stickers or something over that. I think I'm going to have a little flip through my sticker book. So I'm just adding loads and loads of stickers into my journal. I've just found these little house stickers. These were from, might have been my October kit last year maybe. And I thought they would be quite sweet to add because it's lots of like home stuff that I've documented about. I might actually change those around. So, and I'm obviously having fun with like using up stash. So I thought these would be quite nice to go along there. And it adds a little bit of extra colour there as well, which I really like. You know how much I love colour. So got a little cup of coffee there as well. I just really like that colour that's added. And sometimes I do quite like adding stickers on photos. I think that's really fun. I'll see what else I can find. Just going to add some stickers as well, and then I think I'm nearly done. It's amazing sometimes just by adding a few alphabet stickers here and there what a difference it makes. It kind of like creates sections, I think, for the journal page as well, sort of like little subtitles and things. So I'm just adding family and friends. There was a lot of chat about family and friends on this page here, so I thought that would be a nice little title. I did actually, I'd run out of ends, so we've got an upside down U instead. Always, what's the word? I can't think, don't know. I want to add some little fabric strips to, improvising, that's the word, to my little tags. And I love this fabric, it's so cute. So I am going to just staple it on like that. And I'm going to do it again over here. Some more of the yellow. I think it really draws the eye. I feel I need to do something there, but I'm not quite too sure. Thank you, by the way, to Imogen for the fabric. I absolutely love it. It's perfect. Perfect for this page. There we go. I might not do those. I think it might be too much otherwise. But let's do one on there. So many different ways that you can add colour to a page. I did a video recently actually about adding colour to a page. So I'll leave a link to that below because you know how much colour makes me happy. There we go. There, this is fun. Anything else? I think we'll add one on that one as well. Sorry, llama, I'm cutting you up. But you are very cute. There. Let's pop the llama on there. There, I think. Oh, I was going to add some chevrons. No, do you know, I'm going to leave it. I think I've added my colour with the fabric. Oh, something there maybe. Actually, rather than chevrons, I might just go with a sticker. There's a few dates I want to write down, so I'm going to go and get my dates done, and then this page is done. I've done it. I finished it. I'm so pleased. Look how colourful that is. That makes me so happy. I've just gone through again with the stickers. I found some really old Cocoa Daisy stickers. I've got some old kit stickers of my own. Everything else in here is either scraps being gifted to me, or it's old stuff. The Cocoa Daisy papers, they could be like 2017, something like that. I will put my clips back on and try and weigh it down again because it is quite chunky. I am only into May in my journal and it's very, very full. Maybe I need to do a 6-month flip through soon. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end of the year, but maybe I should do a partial flip through. Let me know if you like that idea. But let me give you a little look through. So the papers, like I said, that I've used are Cocoa Daisy, and I think they're about 2017. This is an old watercolour that I've made and turned it into a heart, goodness knows how long ago. And a business card here from Katie Moody, which again is a few years old, that I've kept. And some really old Cocoa Daisy stickers. So as we open this out, we have got, oh, I was going to use some stickers actually. I was going to add a bit more colour. Just reminded me, I thought about that when... what was I doing just a moment ago? I was doing something. Oh, I was adding a sticker. I was going to add you because we've got various little titles and I liked that idea. It just kind of like draws the eye in a little bit, I find. These are Doodlebug stickers, by the way, that were gifted to me by Paper Maze. I love them. I need to get some more actually. Right, so let's go back to this. This is what I was going to show you. I love the little house stickers. I love the colour that they add. And then we open this up. We've got the little stickers. And I put you because it was us spending time with the kids. They were home from uni for Easter and we met up with my mum and her husband. This, look, happy weekend. That was gifted to me by my lovely friend Claire. Look at those layers. Aren't they lovely? And then we've got the little pocket that was from the little cutlery pouch there. And I've made a tag to go inside photo and journaling. I've added a few little stickers here and there as well. And I love the fabric. I love that so much. It does bulk your journals out, but it does look cute. Then on the other side, I've got the other part of the tag and I've journaled it on the little cutlery pouch. I love the way, actually, I didn't notice before, the rick-rack there peeps over the top. Mum and myself, I've put some stickers on there. A used glassine bag I've entered, and this was Easter weekend, so I've put Easter there. Yeah, this glassine bag has been used before. Journaling is just a torn sheet of paper, both sides. So super easy, and again, a great way to use up old stuff. I do like the torn edge as well. I think it really adds something. But I just love how this is a no rules page again. Here we've got just some bits and pieces. I've documented growing sunflowers and then the hidden Mickey I could see in my coffee. And then a few little bits and pieces about getting together with friends, doing our walks, losing weight. Really getting back into our walks again, which I'm loving. We walked and had breakfast with friends. We went to dinner at a friend's house. And then on this side, talking about Fit for Florida, and then talking about, that's going to be my travel day outfit, and trying on new outfits, which is exciting because I'm the lightest I've been since about 2017. So I'm very happy about that. Aid's doing really well as well, and he's also the lightest since 2017. And then we went to visit, Holly drove me over to see my sister, my brother was there, and my mum, and the kids. I say the kids, my brother and sister, they were dressed the same, not intentionally, and Holly said they looked like minions. And that was a photo of all of us. I haven't even edited these photos. I just wanted it done. I just didn't want to do anything to hold me back. Sometimes you've just got to do things, haven't you? And then we met up with Danny and Connor recently. They're from Manchester, so that felt a real novelty. And then we've got this little hand-torn pocket here with the tags from my friend Claire, just about healthy eating. We've got another one about the delivery of the new fridge. Really didn't want to buy a new fridge, but we had to. And then seeing my friend Lisa. And then here we've also got another little pouch and meeting up with our friends. And then under here we've got Louis and Maisie and Louis' uni friends dressing up for May the 4th at uni, and that photo that my friend took of us. So that's my page, and that is a whole month. I am so pleased about that. I've just gone through my planner to take the dates, so everything is now dated. Do make little notes in your planner, it makes a big difference. But that's my page. I am so pleased with that. It's so fun. I've documented so many stories, and do you know something? I haven't felt stressed about, one, putting it in order, it's all over the place, and two, the fact that it's not weekly. This is actually a month. But do you know, I'm almost caught up now. I try not to say that, don't I? But I've only got this last week and then I'm up to date. So I think that's pretty good. I'm pleased with that. And in the whole scheme of things, I would much rather do a bumper page like this, have a big catch-up session and enjoy it than get stressed about trying to keep up with weekly journaling or whatever you're doing, and just do it. I think that's the thing, isn't it? But I've really enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Let me know if you have. And I look forward to seeing you in the next journaling video. Lots of love. Bye.